This segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife.
I absolutely love this time of year. No longer do we have 100-degree days. The leaves are changing. It's getting cooler. It's deer season. This is my favorite change of season every year. But you know, just like our weather has changes of season, our life has season changes as well, especially in our walk with the Lord. There may be times where things are green and growing and things are really going good and you're on that mountaintop. But then we have those fall or winter times when things may be dormant and you may not feel the Lord's presence. Psalm 46 verse 10 tells us to be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. In those dormant times, in those seasons where we may not be able to feel God or see God around us, that's the times we have to trust in what we know about Him. We know that He is faithful. We know that He loves us. We know that He is providing the very best for us. So I want to encourage you this week. If you're walking through that dormant season and maybe things don't seem to be growing around you, be still and know that He is God. He sees you and He loves you. Thanks for watching this week. We pray that this is a blessing to you. Always remember, keep shooting straight.
All right, everybody, this week's call-in segment's being sponsored by Taylor's Archery. Y'all can find them at 100 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, Tennessee, or you can give Tracy Taylor a call at 931-563-7706, and they are a certified Bowtech, Hoyt, Matthews, Mission, and Diamond dealer. They can take care of all your archery, crossbow needs, anything you need, so be sure to stop in and tell them thank you for everything they do for us here at the show.
I bet they have been busy this year.
Oh, I guarantee you. They
By the way the numbers look, especially in this part of the state, I know they've been busy.
Yeah. You guys can call in if you'd like. If you have any questions or comments, give us a shout. We're at 615-737-7767. And while we're waiting on that call, Anthony, we talking a little bit about the numbers so far this year. The numbers are up. At one point, they were almost double last year. Yeah. But now we're still more than a couple thousand harvested ahead.
It's at least still up 25%.
Yeah. So, and you know we're still in archery.
Yeah.
You know, for most of the state. So I mean we're
well, no, it's still archery the whole state.
Well, it is. Yeah. But I'm just saying you guys did have some of the rifle hunting on velvet.
Yeah. 2 days.
But nonetheless, you didn't just get this huge surge of.
No, it was 164 killed in unit CWD.
It's not what people would think.
Right.
So,
everybody's afraid we was going to kill 500, but it's 164 was the final number.
Yeah. Well, we've got a caller here. Do we have one? Daryl, how are you doing tonight?
All right, how are you?
Doing good. Thank you for calling. What can we help you with tonight?
I was just wondering if I could give me a jersey like Anthony's wearing.
Well, we actually don't have those available, you know, out public to the public or anything right now. I don't know if we will in the future or not. We just got these for our guys to wear to the tournaments that we cover and things when we're doing that. And Anthony's just kind of showing one off for us tonight. But
we don't have them
available right now. We may eventually in the future, but we don't right now.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for all y'all do.
Thank you for calling. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Man, I get a lot of questions about those jerseys, don't you?
I love them. I'm
sharp looking.
Yes.
We got Randall. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. You?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Everybody, Randall?
Yeah.
Hey, Randall, what's going on?
No, Anthony. You?
I'm glad to be up here hanging out with Brandon tonight. I know that.
You and Pat?
I appreciate y'all talking to me.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all was talking about them acorns a while ago.
Yep.
Everywhere that I've been, the biggest part of them are rotten. I mean, you know, they're just not. The ground is just not covered up with them.
I've noticed that too. Yep.
That may be why have you been seeing them quite a bit on your fields already, Randall?
Well, they was on there before the acorns fell.
Yeah.
One thing about acorns, if they're there, they're not anywhere else.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's why it was so surprising to me that they had started hitting our fields as quick as they had.
Well, I think they run out of acorns. They just wouldn't. There's places that, you know, after you've been around a while and around a place, you know when there's a lot of acorns and when there's a good crop and when there's just a few.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what.
This year there's just been a few.
That's what some people call the October lull.
That is the low.
Yes. Yeah.
They move
it's
on to
because
those
they
acorns.
can't find them no more. Yep, that's right.
So I guess you enjoyed that music in the first segment there tonight.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know who that guy is.
We
need to get him on there,
we need to get him signed a contract somewhere down there, don't we?
I knew who it was when Brandon sent it to me yesterday. I knew exactly who it was. Good job.
Yeah. Well, Randall, we appreciate you and Pat watching tonight. Do what?
Oh yeah. Oh, I just hollering at you. Yeah. Hey, this weekend, look at that look at them major times and all.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention that here in a minute. Randall sent me the charts for this weekend, and they look pretty good for our hunters.
Well,
so we'll look at those charts here in just a minute.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck, y'all. I'll holler at you later.
Good talk to you, Randall.
Thank you, Randall. Have a good night.
You too.
Duck, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Brandon?
Is that Madere?
How you doing? Did you like that show there, buddy?
Hey, man, look. Man, you know.
How much did you catch of it?
Oh, well, I missed the first, y'all first talking about it. As soon as I clicked on it, man, I finally found it. I got to see the actual beginning of the hunt. I just missed y'all talking in the beginning. But what I want to say real quick was I just want to thank Justin McLean again from East Tennessee for coming out and, you know, helping out with his donation and, you know, making the hunt. And Chris Dupree from down in South Louisiana, him and his son came up. They didn't get to get one, but they're going to come back in the fall with me. And we're going to try to get them on a hard antlered buck and doe hunt. So you still got, you know, a chance for them to get one. And that youth hunt coming up, get ready, bro. Get ready, because I'm gonna blow the next one out for you with my little boy. We're gonna smash one.
You gonna keep that camera right on him too, ain't you?
Look, when the other buck walked out with him, I was like, no way, I'm gonna let him go. You know.
No, you did great.
You know, it was. The next one's gonna be a whole lot better, I can tell y'all.
Well, it's pretty cool though to double up on two velvet bucks.
No, we're just giving you a hard time. That's great. We appreciate you sending it in to us, and you know we were discussing
the opportunity for doing it. You know,
the juvenile hunt. You know, we were talking about that earlier. That's always one of my favorite times of the year. I love the juvenile hunt. You know, we're gonna have people out with. I bet we're going to have 4 or 5 cameras running that morning with juvenile. So we ought to be able to really put together a good show this year. I'm looking forward to that.
Tennessee, and I know you.
Well, Jack and I can tell you, Brandon. The ones I got on that point farm, man, it's just I got 2 10-pointers that are just crazy big, and I just hope one of them comes out on my son, man. We can get him on video. You know, because he's a stud. I got some studs.
I called Justin today and told him about the show, and he asked me if you knew.
You called Justin and don't tell me.
I know, that's what I say. I know. Yeah.
He's supposed to be my friend, bro.
He told me. He said, "Does Duck know?" I said, "No, he don't know. It's a surprise."
Well, we hated you couldn't come up here, so we figured we'd surprise you anyway.
Well, I tell you what, man. With the other card you got that I sent in, if you're able to do something with it, I'm gonna take off no matter what and come up for that one, because, you know, being that one is you know, pops and all that, I will be in studio for that one. So if I got to take an extra day off and come up there to do it, I'm going to do it. You know,
well, we're looking forward to it.
Kind of caught me by surprise tonight.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, man. We're looking forward to having you up here some night and having you sit and talk with everybody.
I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. You know, like I said, I appreciate the opportunity for, you know, letting me, you know, do some filming for y'all, and, you know, I hope everybody at home enjoys it, because the next one we do is going to be a whole
Well, that sounds good. Thank you for calling, Duck.
Thank y'all, man. I'll see y'all later, bro.
Have a good night. Bye. Oh, me. It's been a good time having Duck kind of become part of the team with us over the last little while, and you know, he seems like a hoot. You know,
he is. Oh, well, you know how he and I, when we fish together.
He has a big time.
Yeah, He can't keep up with the counts too good, though.
Well, you know, they got that counting in the bayou is different than it is up here.
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
They got that double click.
For every 3 he catches, that's 5.
Yeah, 5. That's like a 17, 18-inch crappie he was catching.
Yeah, that's right.
He was putting you to shame with them.
I know.
Well, let's go on over to this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week is being sponsored by Phoenix Custom Quality Rods. You guys can find them at phoenixrods.com or right here in the state of Tennessee. Give Mr. Jim Brewer a call at 931-213-1455 and let him get you set up with a Phoenix rod today. All right, your tip of the week, as we start to make this transition that we've been talking about tonight as far as in the deer woods, what I like to do is this is the time and the only time usually of the year that I take and switch my cameras over to video mode. The reason I do that is because it gives me more of a story of what's going on. You know, just like this evening, that buck coming there was kind of chasing those does around. Getting single pictures, especially if they're 30 seconds to a minute apart, you might kind of miss the story. So it's pretty neat to have them turned on to video mode right now. I've got some really neat clips that way actually during the rut and pre-rut, which is kind of what we're entering into right now. So go on out if you've got video mode, and a lot of cameras do now. Switch it over to video mode. It's worth that extra card space it's going to use because it can give you information sometimes that you wouldn't have gotten from a picture.
Even a lot of the older ones have the video mode.
They do. Yeah, it's pretty common. So you should be able to find it in the settings. All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll keep the phone lines open for you, and we'll have some more Southern Woods and Waters.